Preview of the 2001 GMC Sierra. It's got a 6-inch lift on it, about an 1.5 inch addition to that in the back. Four-wheel parts leveled it out for me. When the 6-inch lift was put on it years ago, the back of the truck was sitting a lot lower than the front of the truck, so it's much more leveled out than what it was. There's new General Grabber tires all the way around. Very aggressive tires, and those are race line wheels. There is a spray-in bed liner in the back, Linex, and the rear sliding window, tinted window that I had put in not too long ago, does have a true dual exhaust all the way back, not just from the second cat back, but each side goes all the way back. Of course, trailer hitch, bumpers, and everything's good. I put these aftermarket lights on. I do have the old lights if somebody likes those better. Another view from this side. There's no dents in it. It's got tinted windows. In the front of it, it's got a billet grille. I went with the regular lights on the front. I liked them. I don't know why. I saw some of the European aftermarket lights and it kind of matched the back lights, but for some reason I did not like those, so I bought some brand new lights. Both the headlights and the turn signal lights are new. Like I say, billet grille. It's got the cowl hood, aftermarket cowl hood on it. Inside, it might be a little dirty. It's got the flames for the dash. I do have the old dash if someone likes and prefers that one. The dash cover has been on it since new. I'm the second owner of this vehicle. I know the first owner. He lives in Arizona. He put the first 88,000 miles on it in 7 years of owning it. It's now got 120,848. There's the doors open on both sides of this model. Just got 2 amps under there with my junk. One running the sub, one running all JL speakers in the doors. What else about it? Headliner and everything's real good condition. This truck's been very well taken care of. In fact, the fluids have regularly been changed in this since brand new. The guy that I bought this from, and I've got his name and number if somebody wanted to either ask questions or verify anything, he and his brother bought these brand new together. His brother works at some GM dealership in Arizona, and they had the decals professionally removed on both of them. They had the lift kits put on them, and I put different tires on it, but he works at Honeywell in by the airport in Phoenix, and he lives in Surprise, Arizona, and he was driving back and forth on the highway with this. The first 88,000 miles of this truck, he told me 90-some% of those are highway miles, and very meticulous with oil changes, all fluid changes in this vehicle, and I kept that up. So and using the correct fluids, the Auto Track 2 fluid for the transfer case. Okay. The engine, 5.3 Vortec. Oh, there we go. Let's look down on it a little bit. I do have a new, fairly new, I guess, what does that date say? 7 of 2011 red top battery. Cold air intake this side. It is running right now. I can rev it up a little bit. no noises, no knocks or anything like that. Transmission is really solid. No known issues at all. It's been an extremely reliable, 100% reliable. It's never broke down on me in the 5 years I've had it. Let's go underneath a little bit. Here's a transfer case. You know, it's all pretty clean under here. Let me zoom on in up on the oil pan and front differential and the transmission. I mean, everything is really clean under here. And here's the back. There's the dual exhaust that I had put in, and as you can see, when we follow those up to the front, there's one of them that comes to this side, and the other one, as you can see, wraps around here and hooks directly up there on all the way up to the front. So as you can see, a lot of people put true dual, not true dual exhaust, but they just connect it back here in the back and run it, and it's not, it looks like dual exhaust, but it's not really. Anyway, a couple more things about this truck. I have just put on new ball joints on the top and bottom. It's got new axles on the top and bottom. I'm sorry, on both sides, left and right. I just put new brakes on the front of it. I put the new rotors on because they were grinding down a little bit, so I went ahead and put new rotors on, new pads. The rears I checked and they're 75%, so I didn't mess with those, but good brakes all the way around this truck. And what else about it? Oh, it's got a new idler arm, pitman arm, idler arm assembly bracket. It's got new inner and outer tie rod ends on it, and it was just recently aligned. So it's very straight going down the road. I wanted to do that after I put the new tires on it, just to make sure that they didn't wear uneven in the front. That is an intercom system, a PA system that's built into the CB radio, where you can get on the mic and tell people to get out your way. And that's it. Brief overview of the truck. Yeah, I just parked it here by this hotel. I'm not sure how to prove that there's no leaks. I'm not in my driveway right now, but there are no leaks of any kind on this truck. Very clean. All the lights work. Got the fog lights at the bottom. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything, but that's a pretty good overview of the truck. I've had it since 88,000 miles on it in about 5 years, and it's about half of that is city driving in Colorado Springs, and the other half approximately is, you know, going to Denver and being on the highway a little bit. But like I say, the first 88,000 was highway miles. It looks like it's I mean, it's an off-road lift kit. It's been on pavement its whole life. We've had it to Tarryall once, and that wasn't even four-wheel driving. That was just going to the lake out there and going on a trail. It has never been beat up or abused. It's been in very good condition since brand new, and I hate to see it go. This is my favorite truck I've ever had, and times are tough, and I need to do some other things with the money, so I've got to let it go, and I hope to get another one down the road someday soon. But I've done some work to the truck, very little, as you can see that it needed, just the front end work, and and just maintenance, general maintenance of changing fluids and things like that. I do have a new serpentine belt on it, I forgot to mention. I'm trying to think of anything else. Anything else that I had to do. I had the air conditioner charged. Just added some Freon or whatever you call it in the air conditioner. And the new battery that I put in it that I didn't even need to put in it. Little story behind that one. The battery was fine in it, but I ended up with a new one in a different vehicle, and I sold that vehicle, so I put the new one in the truck. But anyway, glass is good. I don't think there's no cracks. There might be a couple pits. Let's take a look. Yeah, looks pretty good. I don't know why I don't know that already. I don't pay attention to the windshield, I guess. Power windows, everything works good. Heater, air conditioner, everything works perfect. Tailgate's fine. It's a little dirty back here right now. Should clean that up. I've got my antenna off right now. I do pull this truck in the garage, and since I was just changing some fluids, I just redid the rear end last weekend, and then I did the brakes this last weekend too. And it's a tall truck, but it does go inside my standard garage. I don't know how high standard garages are, but I have a classic enrichment home area where all the garages are the same height, and it pulls right in there. Any questions about this truck, let me know. Again, I hate to sell it. I thought I would keep it forever, but it's up for sale. If anybody's interested, you can either run down to the dealership and get a truck that's not as nice as this one for around 50 grand, or you can come buy this one, and I think you'll be quite pleased with it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.